Welcome to our deep dive into the extraordinary world of U.S. aircraft carriers. In today's video, we will explore 15 fascinating facts about how these naval giants have come to dominate the seas. From the pioneering days of the USS Langley to the modern marvels that serve as the backbone of naval power today, we'll uncover their evolution, adaptability, and the challenges they face as technology advances. Join us as we journey through key moments in carrier history and discuss what the future may hold for these formidable vessels. 1. The birth of a naval giant, USS Langley. In the early 1920s, the U.S. Navy made a groundbreaking decision that would change naval warfare forever. The USS Jupiter, a humble coal transport ship, underwent a remarkable transformation. Emerging from the shipyards at Portsmouth, Virginia, it became the USS Langley, the Navy's first true aircraft carrier. This innovative move marked the beginning of a new era in naval power. The concept of a floating airfield was both revolutionary and controversial at the time. It faced skepticism from traditionalists who favored battleships. However, the success of the Langley paved the way for the future of naval aviation, setting the stage for the dominance of U.S. aircraft carriers. 2. Today's carriers. A modern marvel. Fast forward a century, and the U.S. Navy now operates a formidable fleet of 11 aircraft carriers. 10 of these are Nimitz-class carriers, while the latest addition is the Ford-class carrier. These massive ships are nuclear-powered, giving them the ability to operate for extended periods without refueling. They are armed with a carrier air wing comprising dozens of advanced aircraft, including F/A-18E, F Super Hornets and F-35C Joint Strike Fighters. Carriers are strategically based, with 10 in the United States and 1, the USS Ronald Reagan, stationed in Japan. At any given time, at least 3 carriers are deployed at sea, projecting American power across the globe. 3. Global interest in carriers. The United States isn't the only nation investing heavily in aircraft carriers. The United Kingdom has recently commissioned 2 new carriers, the Queen Elizabeth and Prince of Wales. Brazil is experimenting with deploying drones from its carrier, Atlantico. France, South Korea, and Russia have announced plans to build their own carriers. This global interest underscores the continued significance of aircraft carriers in modern naval strategy. As nations vie for maritime supremacy, the ability to project air power from the sea remains a crucial element of military strength. 4. Evolving with the times. Aircraft carriers have maintained their dominance for a century due to their adaptability. These floating airports can quickly integrate the latest aviation technology. From piston engines to jet engines, and from unguided bombs to laser-guided munitions, carriers have embraced innovation. Their versatility extends to incorporating unmanned platforms, a trend that is reshaping modern warfare. The flexibility of a large, flat deck allows carriers to influence their surroundings in unparalleled ways. As naval analyst Craig Hooper notes, carriers provide essential support for airborne capabilities, offering fuel, ammunition, and maintenance at sea. 5. The threat of new weapons. Despite their strengths, aircraft carriers face new challenges from advanced weaponry. China's arsenal of anti-ship ballistic missiles poses a significant threat, capable of targeting carriers from over 2,000 miles away. Russia's Kinzhal hypersonic weapon, with a top speed of Mach 10, adds another layer of danger. While sinking an aircraft carrier is difficult, the escalating costs of building and maintaining these vessels are a concern. The USS Gerald Ford, the latest U.S. carrier, cost a staggering $13 billion to develop. The expense of the air wing and escort ships further adds to the financial burden. Nuclear-powered carriers, though efficient, come with high disposal costs. 6. The future of U.S. carriers. In the face of evolving threats, the U.S. Navy remains committed to its aircraft carriers. Plans are underway to build 3 more Ford-class carriers, John F. Kennedy, Enterprise, and Doris Miller. These new carriers will gradually replace the aging Nimitz-class vessels, extending the Navy's carrier capabilities into the mid-21st century. Ford-class carriers boast cutting-edge technology, such as electromagnetic aircraft catapults, which enable the launch of smaller, lighter unmanned drones. Their increased power-generating capacity supports energy-hungry weapons, ensuring that these carriers remain relevant in future conflicts. 7. Key moments in U.S. carrier history. The atomic era. The development of the atomic bomb had a profound impact on aircraft carriers. The test of the first Soviet atomic bomb in 1949 led to enhanced carrier air defenses, including the adoption of the Terrier missile. Carriers also adapted to deliver atomic bombs themselves, showcasing their strategic flexibility. This period highlighted the importance of carriers in deterring nuclear threats and projecting power in a changing world. The ability to carry out nuclear missions underscored the carrier's role as a cornerstone of U.S. military strategy. 8. The end of the Cold War and new mission. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 brought about a shift in the role of aircraft carriers. With the Soviet Navy no longer a primary adversary, carriers took on new missions. They became floating air bases supporting land wars in regions like Yugoslavia, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and Somalia. This adaptability demonstrated the carrier's continued relevance in post-Cold War conflicts. The ability to provide air support in diverse theaters showcased their versatility and strategic value in maintaining global stability.